Get ready to take a ride on the wild side as we count down to the top 25 strangest cars I have seen on the internet. From quirky designs to outlandish features, these vehicles are sure to turn heads wherever they go. Welcome everyone, my name is ScottyAllenDay, and let's just get right into it with number 25. The Volkswagen P car. It's got a go-kart frame. It's also got a Volkswagen engine in it, or a Ford Focus engine in it, or some kind of engine in it. And it looks like a pea. It looks like a little round pea. You're driving a pea down the road. So, you know what? That's a great concept of peeing on the road. And if you pull over to the side of the road, you just peed on the side of the road. So, a Volkswagen P car, that's what you're going to get. Number 24, we have the Oscar Mayer Wienermobiles. That's right. So if you want to be an Oscar Mayer Wiener, that's what it's going to be. Well, you can just drive the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. I think there's like 5 of them left. And, well, you can drive it everywhere. You used to enter a contest so you can be able to actually own and drive an Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. As long as you drove it a certain amount of times per week, you got to keep the car. Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. Number 23 is the 1921 Liat Helica. And it has a biplane design. It was built by a biplane designer right around World War II. World War I, I believe. And it was designed by a biplane designer. It looks like a hovercraft. That's what you're looking at in the picture right now. It looks like a hovercraft. And it can go up to 106 miles an hour. It was built for aerodynamics. And, well, they didn't care about fuel economy back in 1921. But it looked like a hovercraft on wheels. It was fast. Let's try that again. Maybe it might work better with the electric cars. Who knows? Number 23 is a 1942 Dolof Electrique. It looks like a chrome egg or a marble. It was built during the gas shortage of 1942. And it got up to 63 miles on one charge on the battery and went up to 44 miles an hour. So in 1943, for something like that, now we know we didn't have the big type of batteries that we had. This is basically off of a standard car battery and charged, and it could be able to go 63 miles, top speed of 44 miles an hour. I wonder if we could be able to try and bring that concept, that particular car back and see what its successes were and try and better our cars and make them a little bit more sustainable as far as the batteries. Well, 1942 Laof Electrique. Number 21 is the 1961 Amphicar. It was very slow in the water. I liked it because it was an amphibian car, and that was a favorite car of mine when I was growing up. And of course, Lyndon B. Johnson actually drove the car, and he had several pictures in his Amphicar. This was his go-to for his weekend out on the lake. You drive his car right into the lake and drive it around the lake and then bring it right back out. 1941 Amphicar. Number 20 is a 2020 Polaris Slingshot. This is a very confusing car for the government because some DMVs declare it as a motorcycle. Others are saying it's a car, but they don't know what it is because it's pretty much a 3-wheel chassis. And most 3-wheel chassis cars are declared as a motorcycle. And when you're seeing them around on the road, they wear helmets. There's no top on most of them. And basically everybody is calling them a motorcycle. What do you think? Drop me a comment in the comment section below if you think this is a motorcycle or a car. Let's see if we can't get a debate going on here. But right now we're going to move right on. But that was 2020 Polaris Slingshot. Number 19 is a 1935 Stout Scarab. This is supposed to be a minivan. This is a 1935 concept of a minivan. Isn't this where the slug bug jokes actually started? Who knows? But it looks like a slug. It looks like a bug. if you painted it just right, it would look like a banana slug. Ring, 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 banana slug. But it's a 1935 Stout Scarab. Number 18 is a Vision Mercedes Simplex. This was modeled off, this is pretty much a concept car that was modeled off of the 1901 race car that was actually made by Mercedes back then. But when you're looking at it and you're looking all the way around the car, and the videos that I've seen of this particular car, it just looks like a Mercedes tractor. It doesn't look like a car at all. It looks like it belongs out having some plows attached to the back and it belongs in the field. Don't look like a race car. Don't look like a car. It looks like a bona fide tractor. What do you guys think? Is it a tractor or a car? Drop me a comment in the comment section below. Number 17 is a P.O P50, and it is the smallest car. It's got it's the world's smallest car. It's got 3 wheels. It's been featured on multiple YouTube channels. They rented out the car and they took it out on a long road trip, and I believe most of the time these people actually blew the transmission out of this world's smallest car, and it kind of reminds me of Mr. Bean. I mean, Mr. Bean drives a tiny car, and there's normally a tiny car that's in these videos. It kind of reminds me of the Mr. Bean funnies that we watch on TV. Number 16 is a Cadillac Cyclone. This Cadillac Cyclone looks like it's something from Back to the Future. It looks like a spaceship. It opens up like a spaceship. But couldn't this have been the inspiration for the DeLorean, or the inspiration for actually Back to the Future being written? I forgot to write the year down on it, but more than likely it's got to be about 1950s. Back to the Future didn't come out until about 85. So it might have been the inspiration for Back to the Future. Who knows? Do you? Number 15 is the Bond Bug. James Bond. I don't think it's Bond's car. It looks like a shoe. It looks like a wedge of cheese. It looks like a doorstop. What else do I have? You have to lift the chassis in order to be able to move. You have to lift the chassis to be able to get in. And there's basically nothing there. There's a steering wheel. You basically have a seat that's right smack in the middle. Some of these have 2 seats. But it just doesn't look right. It doesn't look right. It looks like a wedge of cheese. And there's a couple of these, the people have bought these cars and made them look like a wedge of cheese. But there you got it. Bond Bug. Number 14 is really cool. It's a custom-made car. It is a pool table car. Basically, it has 2 sections. The back of the car, the front of the car. Once they park into place, he pulls an air line. The brakes are air brakes. Pulls the air line. The pool table freezes. It won't go nowhere. You can pull the car out from underneath of it, and you can play a regular, normal, standard game of pool on the pool table part of the car. The top comes off of the car, creating a convertible type look. It is a very, very nice, eye-catching car. I would personally want to go and drive the car just so I can say I've done it, and then just stop at a friend's house and play a game of pool, enjoy a couple of brewskis, and then have the owner come and get the car so I don't get charged for drunk driving. But it's a pool table car. Number 13 is a Corvette phone car. This phone was built on top of a Corvette. The horn was replaced with a ringing sound, so that when you honks on the horn, the phone rings, and it looks like a gigantic phone. The owner of the car, the original owner of the car, owned his own phone company, and well, it was a great way to advertise a phone car, or it looks like some kind of a parade float, in my opinion, but it's a phone car. Number 12 is a number. Number 12 is a number. Didn't you know that number 12 is a number? Number 12 is an upside down Ford F-150. It's built on both sides. The tires are on the top. The tires are on the bottom. the person drives the car like a convertible, and it basically looks like an upside down Ford. Aren't all Fords supposed to be upside down? It's not supposed to be Chevys. It's not supposed to be. Isn't that supposed to be Chevy or Dodge that's supposed to be upside down? I don't know. I don't know the war about on pickup trucks, but it's an upside down Ford F-150. It's here for your amusement. Number 11 is a Sin Speed Scuba. This is supposed to be a scuba diving car. I believe it's electric. All the seals have biodegradable lubricants on there so that it doesn't harm the water when they go in. It can go down to a depth of about 10 meters or 32 feet underwater. And just to be able to kind of give you a concept of how deep 32 feet is, if you've seen a railroad car and how long a railroad car is, the average on that is about 32 feet. The average of a city bus is about 40 feet, which is a little bit too deep for this particular car. It was very difficult to be able to make when they built it, because they had to worry about keeping pressure and also making it watertight so that it could be able to go on underwater. Scuba car. Number 10 is a 1969 Carpool DeVal jacuzzi car. It's basically a 1969 Caddy that they waterproofed. It's featured on Jay Leno's drive show, and it is a drivable jacuzzi. You can have the jets on high and drive down the road in a jacuzzi. Just make sure that you're not in your birthday suit, otherwise you're going to get pulled over, and make sure you don't have a brewski in your hand as well. But of course, it's fun. It's something to be able to drive down the road, and it's a 1969 Carpool DeVille. Number 9 is a Lego Bugatti Chiron. It actually runs, it actually drives. It does not go as fast as a normal Bugatti, but the makers of Lego had permission from Bugatti to make a full scale model of the Bugatti that actually you could sit in and you could drive it out of the showroom if you wanted to. This was just so that you could promote the new Lego building set of the Bugatti Chiron, and it was a very big, massive success. A Lego Bugatti Chiron, so it falls under an automobile. Right now it's sitting in a museum somewhere. Number 8 is a Ford Monster Limo. This is 32 foot long. This is considered as the world's longest monster truck. You can see several videos of this particular Ford Monster Limo in multiple videos. I'm going to drop a link in the description below for the Monster Limo, and I'm going to also probably put it in my end caps for the video just to promote it, because I think it's really a cool video to be able to watch. And I believe they're out of Vegas, out of Nevada, or somewhere in that small section of the country. It's the Ford Monster Limo. Number 7 is a BMG Gina. This is made with a spandex type man-made skin. It is a shapeshifter. When you open up the doors, it looks like it has gills. When you go to certain speeds, the car actually shifts into a different shape for more aerodynamics. It's a convertible. It's sleek. It's basically seamless the whole way. I kind of wonder how you could be able to service the engine, and I didn't see if it was an electric car. More than likely it is, but like I said, it's a car made out of spandex. I thought they got rid of spandex, but it's there. BMW Gina. Number 6 is a limo jet car. This is actually a foreign car that was made. It looks like a fighter jet. The wings taken off. They put wheels on it. It's made pretty much almost into a. It looks like it's almost a limo, but hey, it's there. It's a red limo jet car. Number 5 is a Pink Panther mobile. Is it a motorcycle limo? It looks like probably the world's longest motorcycle limo, if you can get it classified as a limo, as a motorcycle. It kind of smells like a modern day Cinderella mobile. I mean, back then you had the horse and you had the pumpkin, and it turned into a grand carriage with the horse. But this one right here, it looks like a modern day Cinderella style mobile that you'd have your footman in the front and your Cinderella in the back. It looks like the carriage, and you can drive down the road, and it looks like a few other things, but I'm not going to mention it here because I'm trying to make this safe for work. Number 4 is a 1970 Ferrari Modulo. It looks kind of like a Japanese pod, Japanese sleeping pod. It's a really cool car for a Ferrari, but it's very unusual for a Ferrari because it doesn't look as sporty as the modern day Ferraris, or any Ferrari that I've seen, in fact. Number 3 is a sideways VW bus. That's right, this is a sideways, this is actually supposed to be sideways. There's videos on that. I'm going to post that in the description as well. It is a sideways VW bus. It is a Le Mans racer. They actually race it down the track. It's built to be an illusion that the van is going around the track. They actually have a sparking kit to be able to make it look like it sparks. They actually have a smoke kit to make it look like it's actually supposed to smoke while it's going down. And it's actually a race truck on the inside that's flat up and down. And then the VW bus is built sideways. And then they put some pictures in the windows to make it look like somebody's driving sideways. And the race car driver can actually see out the window. But there you got it. It's a sideways VW bus. Number 2 is a hot desk car. It's an office car that you can be able to drive. The pencil holder is actually your steering wheel, where you'll be able to steer to go down the road. And you can actually, well, you're seeing it, it's a convertible. And they have a police officer there. I guess that's just for the actual joke that it's actually driving down the road. Or did they actually get pulled over for the ticket? I don't know, but it's there. I wanted to put it there. It was fun. You got yourself a drivable office car where you can actually be at the office before you get to the office. You can be at the office while you're commuting. And they have 4 different types of those types of cars that they made. Hot desk office car. And last but not least, the final one is the GM Firebird. It looks like an Air Force it looks like an Air Force jet. I mean, it's really, really cool. It's probably inspired by Air Force jets. It's a jet on wheels. It looks like a James Bond style car. It looks like it can pop out wings and you can be able to fly. I mean, fly anywhere in the world within a matter of seconds. But it's cool. I wanted to put it here. And that's the last car. I hope you enjoyed the video today. I worked really hard on it. It was probably one of the most fun videos that I've done, and I ran across it by accident. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the video of 25 of the coolest cars that I could possibly find on the internet that were weird and wild, and enjoyed watching the video. So if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, share with your friends. If you want to support the channel, watch another video so we can keep on going. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss another video. I'll be back here again tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Until next time, keep on rocking.